Good evening, everyone who is watching the stream of VOD arrives on air, and welcome to my Saturday and hence short stream. So I usually don't get a lot of time to stream on Saturdays, and that's pretty much the case today. But since and because of that, it's going to be GeoGuessr. But since I usually end up kind of still more or less getting into like 50-minute per game time frame, I would try to play without a timer. So guessing without the timer is actually a little bit more interesting than guessing with the timer, because you get an opportunity to figure out actually pretty hard locations. Okay, interesting that we have a yellow line in the middle, but absolutely European looking signs. And like the speed stops. Oh, the imagery here is just a little bit insane. Lots of like side things on this road. So this is, if it's Europe, it's of course not in Europe. Though, yeah, the signs are European, of course. What's this then? Niemela. Can be Estonian, can be Finnish. I vote Finnish. Estonian and Finnish are super close, but judging by the nature and the just vastness of it, I would say Finland. Let's see if we get anything here. There's a lot of tons and tons of side roads. And that's somebody's house in the woods. The imagery is like evening. That's rare. Stop. Why are we getting signs on the other side? Sala. Was that Sala? Niemela and Sala. What would Sala be? A name? Izavidantia. Okay, we're starting to have street signs, which is actually amazing. That's a big house. And what's this? Olanka Konsalis Pusto National Park. Kioski. That word I can understand. So we have a national park. So definitely some here. Olanka. Olanka. Is it somehow related to O? I think it's a place. Ou. I just don't know where it is. But I remember seeing it, I think. Though the national park seems to be, well, at least the ones that I can see in the north mostly. Underdogs, good evening, welcome. Welcome to the chat, thanks for jumping in. We're playing a little bit of GeoGuessr tonight, because in GeoGuessr you actually can do something in an hour, in DZ you cannot. So GeoGuessr is my go-to game when I don't really have time to stream and to just play games, unfortunately. So, is it related to O? I mean, it's a name, definitely. Napapiri. That's the name of the, maybe the place, like the hotel or something. That's just street signs, okay, because the national park's here. It's not street signs, just Hautejärvi. And this would be the national park thing. Via Karelia. Karelia, it's this side of it. It's this side of it. Don't know how far would it be from the border. How far would it go? But it's like this would be Karelia, like this part of it, I think. Yeah. Finland, 100% Finland, of course, and Karelia. Maybe it would actually go even more south. Well, technically, it's all Karelia, to be honest. You can call it Oulangan. That was Oulanka. Okay. Let's see. Oulangan, Oulanka, as close as it gets, right? North Ostrobotnia. Okay. And what's on the other side of this line? Yeah, good luck figuring that out. Lapland. Okay, nothing really related to Karelia, to be honest. Makela, Virtola. Milikioski. Hautejärvi, wait a second. What the place we just Hautejärvi. And Hautejärvella. Does this look like this turn? Well, technically speaking, yeah, something. Nah, not really. Side roads then, side streets. I think this one we saw is a Dantia. Okay then. Not all toponyms we cut on the map. Pukamo. This one I definitely didn't see. Niemela, yeah, that's the road. Okay. So we have this here and no street signs, unfortunately. So there's like a small house. The road goes southeast, turns more like to west. And then there's side road that goes west. No, earlier then. The only turn west would be this one. Though I think I saw these. Or maybe it's this one. This would be turning east. So let's see if we go north. We might get lucky and find something with streets. Stop. Stop, 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 stop. Do not switch the imagery lane. Niemela. Niemela, it is one that unfortunately tends to disappear from the map. Is it like this one? It cannot go that far. It cannot go here. It's like this one. No! I made a mistake. It was not Oh god. Crap. It was So technically the sign for Niemela and for the Niemela township limit was like here. Oh boy. I was almost sure. Oh crap. Okay. That was bad. That was bad for time unlimited guessing. So what's this? Welcome to Africa. Unreadable, unfortunately. So do you look like, I don't know, Ghana? Kings. New Patriotic Party. Well, knowing actually parties in different places would help a lot. I would say this kinda looks like Northern Ghana, Geoffrey Kinney. Quanta sounds South constituency. Quanta. Technically, why not? Though I don't feel like starting to look for Quanta because I'm not sure that it's going to give us anything. Let's just take a look around in the settlement. Okay, got to be careful here. Sometimes it's starting to look like some areas in Kenya. But yeah, not this road though. Very green. Doesn't look like a desert, but the road looks like it's a desert road. Okay, that settlement was actually our best shot maybe at finding some clues. And we have left it. Though here, expecting like road signs with directions and destinations would be not smart. Here you rely on signs for organizations, businesses and whatnot. Like signs of schools, signs of churches. Okay, sometimes it feels like there is asphalt in some like underlying level of imagery that we cannot see. Yeah, this is not going really anywhere. Though we have some small signs, but they're pretty small, barely readable. Kipasa district, Comanche assembly. Okay, so you extract toponyms like this from the signs, and then you start kind of trying to assemble the puzzle. If, of course, you remember the pieces. Is that... Oh, okay. We got lucky here. Something's going on down the road. Chinese. Japanese? No, it looks like Chinese. China. Something. Jiangxi Corporation. For international something operation. But doesn't say with whom, with what. Jumbo Kipasa. I think that's down there. That's Kipasa. We just got to try to figure out. Is it really Ghana? Okay. Some signs unreadable, some are on the ground. Kipasa. Can we see Kipasa without magnification in Ghana? Is it Ghana or Nigeria? Okay, let's keep looking. We have time. We have all the time. GFP. Maybe Ghana something. Something F party. The churches are sort of kind of have sort of unified signs. I think the same churches have the same signs. Okay. That's like Dutch or Africans, Phrygias. Herbal center of something, okay. What's this truck? Something with loudspeakers. With very pretty big loudspeakers. Buses. Boom, 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 boom. That's Dutch. Or Africans can be pretty close. Since it's Africa, I would say maybe it's Africans and ended up in there from like Kipasa Sibi Road. Okay. Ended up there because of like South African Republic. So these are actually round satellite dishes. So we are not at equator. Where's equator? Yeah, we are not at equator. So technically can be Ghana. It's looking south. It has to be tilted and look straight at the satellite in order to work. So we are north of equator. Nice bikes. Okay. Yeah. So we have pretty standard African scenes going. It's a long story and entertainment. So we have Ghana Sibiru. We are on Ghana, sorry. Kipasa Sibiru. But the district is now Lili. Okay. The district has changed. Kipasa Rural Bank. Okay, so we have pretty much everything here in this town. Kipasa depot, yeah. Looks as gun-ish, yeah. Ghana health service. So I just wanted this confirmation, and we got it. In Quanta North District. In Quanta North, Kipasa. And Quanta. Okay, that's a big one. CB. CB is here. Now we got to find Kipasa. Kipasa is here. So, and we've been driving northwest all the time. So we started like somewhere maybe in Bonacque or Jumbo. That's a bridge. We started at the river, which is obviously not something that you would see often in Ghana. So this is a big one. This is not a small settlement too. Though I'm not seeing lots of signs here. I'm going southeast. My bad. I need to go northwest. So this direction. I see. Cool. No, yeah. Donakwi or something. Bonacque. Okay, and there's a river, southeast of Bonacque. So here we go. That wasn't that hard. Well, I mean, oh, hi. Okay, hello there. I mean, does this count as a road? Okay, this counts as a road. We have this turn over there, which is gonna be helpful. Now, can we go back? Thank you. Let me take a look at the language here. Ooh, I would have never thought looking at this that we are speaking Greek here. So maybe it's because it's like it's local winter. Boy, okay. So these are like some roads going around some fields here. Sure thing. But Greek? Greek is unexpected, really, with this imagery, with this scenery. If it's Greece, then maybe super northern. Like, do they have mountains like somewhere here, for example? Are we maybe looking at them? Border. This looks like Bulgaria, to be honest. Hmm. Looking the crops, watching the crops grow. I guess. People just walking on the super rural roads. Hello there. Yeah, this looks more like Bulgaria, to be honest. Let's see if it's a border situation. So we found some town with a Greek flag. Where's the main road of this place? The main street. Because I would want to travel on that one. Okay, that's one with finally with some signage on it. And here we have Petropolis. This I cannot read. Aha, Nomi Servota. This one I was able to read without transliterating it into Latin. Petropolis Servota. Yeah, that's kinda super confusing that this letter is O and technically this one's O. Tricolor. Tricolor, Petropolis. Let's see if I'm right about this. Oh, like somewhere. Petrota. There's here. But not Petropolis. Come on. Don't leave me hanging. Nomi Servota Petropolis. And another one is Tricolor. Tricolor sounds familiar. Are we really not here? Well, no mountains in the north, I suppose. Yeah, mountains in the north. Nomi Servota Petropolis. And Tricolor, yeah. Or is it some special situation? Like I called as islands, for example, pretty special situations. Okay, zoom out. Let's see if anything pops up. Tricolor, that's the center. Ooh, okay. The mountains are not in the north, the mountains are in the west, which is interesting. So Tricolor is sort of somewhere northwest. Okay. So, okay. Servota. We have one Nomi Petropolis. And that's Tricolor. Okay. Servota Nomi Petropolis. That's the three. The one that we have. And what are we entering? That's something like super old. What's the name of this settlement? That's not the name of this settlement. That's like something about metal. Can we please have a township limit or something? Yes, we can. Thank you. Faneromeni. Faneromeni. And we are leaving it going north. So it's like this one here. And we entered somewhere from here, I think. And then if this, yeah, this one starting to make turns, I think that's the farm. And I think that's where we spawned. So not that far away from this turn. Though it's not even the turn, it's just the asphalt goes that way. And not that far away from the farm. So yeah. Pretty much 30 meters. Okay, that's good enough. So it was the center of Greece, not the northern Greece. Zakaz Sipat Smeti. Something is prohibited. Something's prohibited according to that sign. Like dumping maybe something. Well, I mean, probably garbage. Patraviny. So Patraviny, it's groceries in Czech. And Slovak probably too. Oh, we have some signs. Обычный уржат. No, not уржат, урат. Великий Чепчин. So. This looks like, I think, is the Slovenian? I think the Slovenian. Yeah, because it's like Uryat, not Urjat. It's supposed to be Urjat. And Czech it would have been, because we have them in Chernarus. That's how two games are connected. We Czech Republic and Slovakia. So... And we are leaving the place. Мониторованный сукромный поземок. Великий Чепчин. Okay. And what's next then? If we are leaving Великий Чепчин. What would be next? Some mountains. Again in the north, which technically is true for pretty much any place in Slovakia. Yeah, Veliki Chepchen is too small to appear on the map like this. So I'm not expected to be here. I'm just looking at the map. So I can understand like one word out of 10 in this language. Ivanchina. Okay. Judging by the sign, it seems to be like really small. But who knows? The main road continues. Okay, doesn't continue here. It goes like this, which is good. We got follow to find more roads. Turiets. No. Maybe should go here. Dvorets. Whatever they mean. Okay, a church on the hill. Very pretty much dizzy looking church, I would say. Okay, leaving hospitable Ivanchina and going somewhere else. Judging by the direction of the road, a little bit back. Oh, hello there. That's like a proper road. Martin, Moshkovets, Turch, Teplice. Martin. Interesting. Martin might be on the map as well as Moshkovets or Mushkovets. Ага, Турчанский Теплице. Турчанский. And Martin. So we are between Martin and Turchansky Teplice, closer to Turchansky Teplice, and here is Malý Chepchin, and here's Velký Chepchin. Yeah, here it is, and our Obecny, no, that is not Che, that says Obecny уряд. Okay. Ivanchina that we went to, and where did we spawn? Somewhere outside. So we are going northwest, and we are somewhere else. We went northwest. Ivanchina that would be. No. No. Right, that's the place. So a road that leaving Velký Chepchin, going northeast. This one. Игришка Velký Chepchin. Игришка might mean Игришка. It's like playing place, so stadium. Okay then. And there was a road with some buildings over there. Not that far away from those houses over here. So it's probably this one. Yep. Haha. Okay. Knowing the language helps a little bit. This looks like Russia or Ukraine. No. Apologies. One of the Baltic countries, I think. Yes. Taurkalne. One of the Baltic countries. Chorchy, good evening. Welcome. Okay, not going in that direction, obviously. So, got asphalt. Lucky. Got a huge intersection. Chorchy, thank you, man. Going good. It's just kind of like a day off. Biblioteca. Library. It's like a day off from everything. So, but we managed to do a couple of pretty good things here. I mean, being responsible adults. It's Kraukle and Bouska. These are pretty serious distances. So, it's good. Just not a lot of time to play games. I still have to do a couple things after the stream. Okay, this is so big. This has to be visible without any magnification. Though I do not remember these names. It's so far. It has to be visible just like this. So is it more like this? I'm not sure about the country. Doesn't look like it is Estonia. Doesn't look like this is Estonia though. But Yeah, Church, I know. I mean, I can imagine. I can imagine. That's like, for me, it would have been hardcore, even though I don't mind building things and whatnot, even making them. But moving is something that's, yeah. So this is so, for these countries, these are really big distances. 54 kilometers. Where might we be with these distances? It's Krauklen Bauska. It's put, okay. Looks like we have in Latvia similar names. It's put Bauska. Okay. Well, sure, this kinda doesn't look like it's super populated regions. So Bauska is pretty far. Cool. Okay, all the people are jumping in tonight, and I wish I could just stream for longer. Taurkalne. But I'm just going to do only a short one. Welcome, Kuko. Nice to see you, man. How have you been? So, Taurkalne. And so Bauska is southwest. Okay. Jelgavas here would be the closest one. Not, it's Kraukle. That one I cannot even see. Should be somewhere here. Unless I'm just... Southwest. Okay, here. Sorry. My bad. Here it is. Taurkalne. Interesting that... it's this one, I think. Churchy. Very good. Nice, man. I mean... That's what... Yeah. That's what men... what men have to do. Cool. Congrats. So the... What's the right name for your business? I keep forgetting this word in English. Tailoring business. How would it be called? So you won't call it suit. It's like bespoke suit. Tailoring. Well, something along those lines. So yeah, cool, man. Cool. Congrats. So I think we are maybe from this side we entering Taurkalne. Oh boy, okay. How did we get to Taurkalne? That's how. So the road that was going west. This one. That's the big warehouse thing. Tailoring shop. Yeah. So, and there has to be a railroad then. Is there a railroad? That's where I spawned. I'm a freaking idiot. Pretty much. Okay, and we are done with this game, and it's almost 25k, but I was an idiot. I was an idiot in the first round, so I ended up just being too overconfident. Just overconfident. Yeah. Congrats, people, with the new places. Yeah, that's really cool. So, Kuku, you are pretty much a tailor, even if you don't sew, but you work for for tailors, so you am pretty much in the craft very deeply. So the first one was again Northern Europe, but I got confused because we left Niemela. I could see that we left the township limit of Niemela, but the sign for the township limit of Niemela, it was here. So I just picked the wrong road. I couldn't see the how long this one was. Was it a small driveway or something along as this one going to technically another village? So definitely no signs for Antilanaho. Definitely. So yeah, should have counted turns, took into consideration the shape of the turns, the shape of the roads, just more carefully. I only don't cut, and so yeah. I know how it can be. I spent like several years in a dental clinic. Of course, I didn't even touch a single patient there, but I spent several years in a dental clinic. Brand new build, even churchy. Wow. Okay, hope it's good, no flaws and whatnot. Everything like according to the regulations and according and like checked properly. So yeah, we all heard stories, scary stories about new houses. So but old ones, they have like they can have some hidden problems too. So okay, the second one was Ghana. I kinda caught the vibes of Ghana pretty soon, though I wanted confirmation. And then, yeah, I didn't even look for it, but we started to get in Quanta District Science, and then, like, pretty much ended up in Kipasa, with everything being Kipasa there. So that one, I was way more careful than with the first one. Number 3 was Greece, and I swear, I mean, it looked like Bulgaria, if not for the language. Of course, you see even one word in Greek, and it's impossible to just make a mistake, country size mistake, country wise. So, but it looked like Bulgaria, and I thought we were like somewhere close to Bulgaria, maybe even here, but nope, we ended up here. On August 15th, yeah, cool. Que pasa in Brazilian? Yeah, what's going on? Yeah. I think maybe it's even named because of the colonizers. Maybe somebody plus was speaking like Spanish or Portuguese or something. So, yeah. So that was number 3, Greece, that looked like Bulgaria. Greece actually would always look way closer to Turkey. Turkey and Greece, they would be the same, but this one, well, Bulgaria it was. This one was Slovakia. I caught like the vibes of either Czech Republic or Slovakia pretty soon. Though, again, one funny thing. So Slovakia and Czech Republic, Czechia, used to be one state called Czechoslovakia. Underdogs, thank you for jumping in. Thank you for watching and chatting. Always appreciated. So thank you very much. So, used to be the same country. Here, all these starting from Slovenia to like North Macedonia, Serbia used to be one country called Yugoslavia. So Slovakia and Slovenia, that's we have now. They are, as you can see, called the same, and the languages are very close. And to make the matter even more confusing, Slovak people in Slovak language call themselves Slovensko. Yeah, they call themselves Slovenska in Slovakia. So if you're traveling around, like driving around on GeoGuessr or Google Street View, and you can see like Slovensko, it easily can be this one and not this one. So yeah, I cut the vibes of this being either Czech Republic or yeah, Kuko. I know, right? So the vibes of this place is really easy to catch because of the language being like something that you can see in DayZ and Chernarus. Chernarus, it's like Russian and Czech. But in I started to notice even such things as like in Chernarus and in Czech language, it would be like the township administration would be like Obecny Urjat, but here it was Obecny Urad. So different spelling. And that's how I guessed it was probably Slovakia. The rest was just finding a big road, finding like signs to Martin and Trčanske Teplice, and here we go again. Oh, Churchy. Kuku is one of the original Portuguese gang here. When I started streaming, I ended up kinda mixed with Portuguese people a lot. In the channel of Birao, I think it was, yeah. I met Bjorn there and Kuku. Yeah, Portuguese gang. So my first 3 viewers, it was like two guys from Portugal and 1 guy from the States, Mountain Man. So way more international than I had ever expected from the very beginning. So yeah, okay, this was Slovakia, and the last one was again sort of, well, Baltic countries. Would you call it Northern Europe? I wouldn't really. It's not like, well, maybe Estonia is sort of kind of northern, but Latvia doesn't. Well, okay, feels like more like Northern Europe already. These gods are crazy. Yeah. So, and in Latvia it was in the middle of nowhere, but the place is on the map, Taurkalne, and we spawned just outside of it. And I think because this road goes to the border, we couldn't actually go here. Ice-Krakli municipality. Where's that place? Here it is. Ice-Krakli. Something along these lines. I don't know how to read it. So some of these I know how to read it, but some I don't. This like a totally different language from, it's not a Slavic language, it's here. It's like maybe closer to, well, this is like closer to Finnish, but this, I'm not sure what even group this would be. So, not Slavic. While I can a little bit understand Czech, Slovak, Slovenian, of course, languages here, of course, not Romanian. So, this is like, yeah. If I understand 1 word out of 30, that's luck. Yeah, Kuku. Super wise move. Okay. But thank you very much for watching, people. This is it for tonight, unfortunately. So this this was going to be a short stream from the very beginning. So though we ended up, we were playing time unlimited guessing, and we ended up playing, getting the game done in less than 50 minutes, which is like, yeah. So we got over the board only in 2 rounds, just a little bit over 10 minutes here, and like 12 something minutes here. The rest was under 10 minutes. So yeah, wish I could stay for longer, but I got to go finish up with some stuff here. Need to do a couple things, actually move a couple of my projects forward a little bit, and then go to bed a little bit earlier. So don't leave the channel yet. YouTube people, thank you for watching on YouTube. Yes, if you didn't know, I am simulcasting, streaming to YouTube as well. Leave a like if you like this video on YouTube, subscribe for more. And Twitch people, again, thank you all for jumping in. Underdogs, Cuckoo, Churchy, who else was here? And the lurkers. I could see some lurkers. So let's go and find somebody to raid. I don't know who to raid. Maybe let's go back to the DayZ section of Twitch, since I'd like to play DayZ, but I couldn't. Oh, sorry, I'm not feeling like. Stop doing that. Here we go. I don't feel like looking for somebody new to raid, so let's go and say hi again to Karen. Karen 007, not Karen.
Oh, there's the cloud.
He is playing as a character of Jimmy. And the dogs you did. Sorry, I'm a little bit behind or ahead, so not sure what you're talking about at this point. So can we just activate the raid? So let's go and say hi to Karen 007. So the links is in the chat. Karen actually plays in a pretty his own way. He plays DayZ quite often, not just as some character, but he would have goals, like a list of goals to achieve. So as that character's a list of like sort of hit and checkpoints to get to, so, and things to do. That's why I kind of find him pretty interesting, though he is very chill, just like me. I'll see you all tomorrow. That's it for tonight. Goodbye and good night. And again, thank you very much all the people for jumping in and chatting. Always nice to see you.